Kohima Day Saturday दिन International Cooperative Day मनाइसे Driving Inclusive and Sustainable Solution for Better World लगा थीम बितर जेकब Zhimomi Minister PHED and Corporation para Special Guest थाइसे ताई para कोशिश की India Day 6.5 lakh Cooperative Society ऐसे जिंदु ते Nagaland एकला 1000 Cooperative Day Register ऐसे Government para सब Performing Society के support करबो कोशिश ताई para Technology Regular Reviews और Cooperative Strengthen Kurble laga seminar upper emphasize kurishe, youth involvement ki encourage kurishe, aro consistency, humility, aro dignity of labor laga importance upper stress kurishe. State laga cooperative development vision upper stress kurikina, Orenthung Lotha, Commissioner and Secretary of Corporation and IPR pra keynote address kurishe. Program day Nagaland laga cooperative initiative laga presentation bi feature kurishe. IB ito laga detailed report size about Grace Logot.
As you are all aware that today is the International Year of Cooperatives decided by the United Nations General Assembly and adopted subsequently. The cooperation spirit in the world started, if you do the research, it's somewhere 200 years back or so. That's how we are celebrating when we arrived at this stage today. But in India, the spirit of cooperative federalism can be traced back to almost 2,500 years ago. I don't know whether you will be aware it's more like an economic discussion if I go back. But the most, or perhaps the earliest city in India, in the world was Mohenjo-daro, the first city. That was sometime about 2,500 years ago. So you can trace back at that point of time the spirit of cooperative federalism in India. India is a very diverse and vast country, one of the oldest civilizations in the world. So this is not a new concept for India, and that's how it evolved, it started, and today we stand here to commemorate the International Year of Cooperatives Day. Prime Minister Modi had a very keen interest to have the cooperative movement in the country. He was from the grassroots. He served the nation when he was not in position, and he had embraced social pattern empowerment to bring about empowerment at the lowest strata in the country, and this was in his mind. That is how in his second tenure of prime ministership he had declared, he had created the Ministry of Cooperation in 2021. It was not an overnight decision to gain political mileage, but to uplift the lowest level. He had taken the baseline survey. He had on foot. You all would be surprised what the entire, almost most of the entire northeastern states. He was a full-time party worker. He was stationed in Guwahati also. He had visited Nagaland also. Can you imagine? And that is how he had a first-hand experience like this. And that is how this ministry was created. This is going to be the most important ministry in the central government. Cooperation movement ministry is going to play a fundamental role in the growth trajectory of this country. India is now the fourth largest economy. Very soon, at the rate that it's progressing as of now, on all assessment and calculations, we are going to become the third world largest economic superpower. That is not very far from now. And that is how all the state governments are moving and progressing ahead. As said by earlier friends, to make India a fully developed country by 2047. And that is how Nagaland cannot be left behind. That is how we are meeting today, to see that the cooperative segment in the state, which is the auxiliary of the government, state government, should really perform well. We had the opportunity to attend the conference very recently, joined by the Corporation Department. Very extensive and comprehensive briefings were given. I'm sure the department will eventually brief all of you. So this is going to be a very important department. In India today, we have of about 6.5 lakh cooperative societies with around 30 crore membership. The state of Nagaland, we have little above 8,000 cooperative societies, where through the intervention of technology we could filter out the performing cooperative societies and those who are not performing as said by Deputy Registrar. That is correct. We are going to involve the usage of technology. That is why we have the digitization of primary agricultural cooperative societies. We have some difficulties in maneuvering the digitization, but we are confident that we will be able to perform in a very competent manner. So the department will at regular intervals will have seminars with the cooperative societies. In the Northeast, the cooperative movement, state governments could help its people, the cooperative societies. What we are asking and requesting the central government is to make, to give us more projects like ICTC, which was funded through NCTC, and to make it more dynamic, so that wherever there are economic disparities can be brought apart and to push who are doing well to a more profound level. So we are trying, the government is trying our best to see that the best available push be given to our cooperative societies For those of you who are not performing but who are registered, intimations will be given to you, personal intimation, and also through press and electronic media. So, department and government may take decision to terminate those who are not performing, non-functioning, or who are at debts. So the screening procedure will start very soon. We will not let anybody suffer, but we want results from the cooperative societies, for yourself, and for the state government as well. So we have full confidence in the activities of our cooperative societies. And so as far as the state government is concerned, we will extend all possible assistance. But your performance is going to be the parameter. Whether we agree or disagree with further decisions. So we are at a nascent stage. Though in Nagaland we have started a department, we have crossed 50 years. But we don't want quantity, we want quality, all of us. We are very happy that many cooperative, multi-purpose cooperative societies are doing well, and we will see that all possible help is extended through the state government.
Nagaland TV, Sob Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.